Today, I challenge you to rise up and take charge of your destiny. It's time to wake up, rebuild, and live the life you were meant to live, no matter where you are or what you've been through. Your best days are still ahead. Start now, because the world is waiting for the masterpiece of your rebuilt life. That life is a journey. And like nature, it unfolds in seasons. Each season serves a purpose, shaping us, teaching us, and preparing us for what lies ahead. Some seasons are filled with sunshine, growth, and abundance, where everything seems to fall into place. These are the moments of triumph and clarity when our vision aligns with our reality. But there are also seasons of cold, barren winters, times of struggle, uncertainty, and hardship. In these moments, it's easy to feel stuck, to think that this is the end, that the cold will never pass. But the truth is, no season is permanent. Just as winter eventually gives way to spring, your current struggles will lead to renewal and growth. Seasons are not meant to define you, they are meant to refine you. They are part of a larger process, preparing you for the next stage of your journey. Think about the trees in winter. They appear lifeless, stripped of their leaves, standing stark and bare against the cold. But beneath the surface, unseen roots are deepening, preparing for the time when blossoms will emerge again. The tree is not dead, it is simply in a season of rest and preparation. So too, in our lives, there are times when progress seems invisible, when nothing seems to grow. But these are often the seasons when the most significant internal work is being done. Seasons also teach us the value of patience. You cannot rush a season, nor can you hold on to one. Trying to cling to summer when it's time for fall will only lead to frustration, just as resisting winter will not hasten the arrival of spring. Instead, we must learn to embrace each season for what it brings, understanding that it has a role to play in the larger picture of our lives. Every season, whether of joy or pain, contributes to the unfolding of your destiny. The successes of summer cannot exist without the challenges of winter. They work together, complementing one another to shape you into the person you are meant to be. Vision is the compass that guides your life, the foundation on which dreams are built, and the force that propels you toward your destiny. Without vision, life loses its meaning, direction, and purpose. Vision is what enables you to see beyond your current reality, beyond your struggles, beyond the limitations that others or even you may have placed upon yourself. It is the ability to see not just what is, but what could be. When you lack vision, you wander aimlessly, reacting to circumstances rather than creating the future. Vision gives you clarity of purpose. It paints a picture in your mind of a life that aligns with your highest potential. It is not merely about daydreaming or wishful thinking, it's about having a concrete image of what success, fulfillment, and impact look like for you. This image becomes the blueprint for your actions and decisions. Vision fuels resilience. It keeps you going when the road gets tough. When obstacles arise, vision reminds you of why you started and where you're headed. It whispers, keep moving, there's something greater ahead. Vision has the power to transform despair into determination and failure into a stepping stone. It ignites energy within you, making the impossible seem possible. If you feel like you've lost your way or are stuck in a cycle of frustration, it's time to revisit your vision. Maybe it has faded over time, overshadowed by fear, doubt, or disappointment. Or perhaps you've never taken the time to articulate it clearly. Whatever the case, you must seek it with intentionality. Vision begins with self-reflection, examining your values, your passions, your gifts, and the legacy you want to leave. It's about asking yourself not just what do I want, but what am I created to do? Once you've captured that vision, it becomes your driving force. Everything you do, your goals, habits, relationships should align with that vision. It will require focus and commitment, but the rewards are immeasurable. Vision has the power to elevate you above the noise of distractions, giving you a clear sense of what to pursue and what to let go of. To rebuild your life, you must see it finished before you even begin. Visualize the person you want to become, the impact you want to make, and the life you want to lead. See it vividly in your mind and allow that vision to become the source of your strength and the roadmap for your journey. Your life is your own and no one else can live it, shape it, or build it for you. The moment you truly understand this is the moment you step into the fullness of your power. Responsibility is not a burden, it is a gift. It is the realization that you hold the pen to your life story, and with each decision, each action, and each response, you are writing your legacy. Blame is the first enemy of responsibility. It's easy to point fingers at circumstances, other people, or even past events and say, it's their fault, I'm here, but blame is a trap, it gives your power away. The moment you blame, you relinquish control over your own life. You become a victim, waiting for someone or something else to change your situation. But the truth is, no external force can fix what only you can address. Excuses are another barrier to responsibility. We all have reasons why things didn't go as planned, why we fell short, or why we haven't started. Excuses may offer temporary comfort, but they do nothing to move you forward. They are a shield we use to avoid confronting the hard truths about ourselves. However, growth begins when you put down that shield, face the reality of your choices, and take ownership of where you are. Regret, too, is a tool of defeat. Dwelling on what you could have done or should have done keeps you trapped in the past. While reflection is valuable, regret is paralyzing. Responsibility calls you to learn from your mistakes and use them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. It's about saying, yes, I made that choice, but I will now make a better one. Taking responsibility is not about perfection, it's about ownership. It means acknowledging both your victories and your failures. It's recognizing that your actions, attitudes, and decisions are the building blocks of your future. When you embrace this truth, you shift from a passive observer to an active participant in your own life. You stop waiting for a savior and start becoming the solution. Responsibility also means refusing to let circumstances define you. Life will throw challenges your way, some of them unfair, unexpected, and beyond your control. But even in those moments, you have the power to choose your response. You can decide how you will navigate the storm, what lessons you will take from it, and how you will emerge on the other side. Your mind is the control center of your life. Every action you take, every decision you make, and every goal you pursue is rooted in the beliefs you hold about yourself and the world around you. These beliefs act as filters, shaping your perception of what is possible and determining the boundaries of your potential. Some beliefs empower you, propelling you forward with confidence and purpose. But others, the limiting ones, act as chains, silently holding you back from becoming the person you were meant to be. Limiting beliefs often develop subtly over time. They may stem from past failures, the opinions of others, or experiences that made you doubt your abilities. They embed themselves in your subconscious and begin to operate quietly, influencing your choices without your awareness. These beliefs might sound like, I'm not good enough, it's too late for me, or I don't have what it takes over time. They become self-fulfilling prophecies, not because they are true, but because you've accepted them as true. The first step in eliminating limiting beliefs is identifying them. You must pay attention to the negative thoughts and patterns that surface in your mind. What do you tell yourself when you face a challenge? What internal dialogue plays out when you think about your goals and dreams? Often these limiting beliefs masquerade as reality or logic, but they are nothing more than mental roadblocks created by fear and doubt. Once you've identified a limiting belief, you must challenge it. Ask yourself, is this belief based on fact, or is it a story I've been telling myself often? You'll find that these beliefs have no solid foundation. They are built on assumptions, not truths. Replace them with empowering beliefs that reflect your potential and your capacity to grow. For every I can't, replace it with I can, and then take action to prove it to yourself. Eliminating limiting beliefs requires consistent effort. These beliefs won't disappear overnight, especially if they've been ingrained for years. You must actively choose to confront them every time they arise. Surround yourself with people, resources, and environments that reinforce positive beliefs. Read, learn, and expose yourself to stories of others who have overcome similar doubts. Let their experiences remind you that what you believe about yourself can either confine you or set you free. Limiting beliefs are not permanent, they are patterns that can be rewritten. They are obstacles, yes, but obstacles can be overcome. The key is recognizing that the true battle is not external but internal. What's holding you back isn't the circumstances of your life, but the narrative you've accepted about what's possible for you. Your life is not defined by what you do occasionally, but by what you do consistently. Habits are the building blocks of your character and your future. They are the small, repeated actions that over time shape the trajectory of your life. Whether your habits are constructive or destructive will determine whether you rise or fall, succeed or stagnate. Discipline is the key that ensures your habits align with your vision and purpose. Discipline begins with intention. It's about choosing behaviors and routines that serve a greater goal. Even when those choices are inconvenient or uncomfortable, it requires you to delay gratification, to prioritize long-term success over short-term pleasure. Discipline isn't glamorous. It often looks like waking up earlier, saying no to distractions, or pushing through resistance when you'd rather quit. But it is in those moments of perseverance that growth happens. To cultivate discipline, you must start with clarity. What is your vision? What do you want to achieve? Without a clear destination, your efforts will lack focus. Once your vision is defined, break it down into actionable steps. These steps, repeated daily, become habits. For example, if your vision involves physical health, the habit might be exercising for 30 minutes each day. If your vision involves financial growth, the habit might be budgeting or reading about investment strategies regularly. Habits are powerful because they automate progress. When you establish a habit, it reduces the need for constant decision making. You no longer have to rely on willpower alone, which can waver. Instead, the habit becomes a default behavior, something you do without overthinking. Over time, these small, consistent actions compound, leading to results far greater than you might expect. Discipline also requires self-awareness. You must evaluate your current habits honestly. What routines or behaviors are holding you back? Are there habits that drain your energy or distract you from your goals? Identifying and replacing these with habits that build is essential. Remember, the process of rebuilding your life isn't just about starting new habits. It's also about unlearning old ones that no longer serve you. Accountability plays a crucial role in cultivating discipline. Share your goals with someone you trust or track your progress in a journal. Knowing that you are answerable for your actions adds an extra layer of motivation. Celebrate small victories along the way, but remain focused on the bigger picture. Discipline is not about perfection, it's about persistence. There will be days when you falter, when you miss a step or revert to old patterns. What matters is that you don't allow these moments to derail your journey. Reset, refocus, and continue. Over time, the effort you put into cultivating discipline will reshape not just your habits, but your mindset, proving to you that consistent effort, no matter how small, is the cornerstone of transformation. Your environment shapes your mindset, and the people you allow into your life play a significant role in that environment. Relationships are powerful. They can either elevate you or drain you, build you up or tear you down. The journey to rebuild your life requires energy, focus, and encouragement, and the people around you can either amplify or diminish those qualities. The right people inspire you. They see your potential even when you struggle to see it yourself. They speak life into your dreams and remind you of your capabilities. These individuals are often those who have walked similar paths or who possess the wisdom to guide and encourage you. Their belief in you can ignite your own belief, creating a foundation of confidence and resilience. The right people also challenge you. They don't simply agree with everything you say or do. Instead, they hold you accountable and push you to grow. They ask difficult questions and provide constructive feedback, encouraging you to aim higher and think bigger. These are the people who won't let you settle for mediocrity. They see the greatness within you and won't allow you to shrink back into comfort zones or excuses. To rebuild your life effectively, you must also have the courage to remove toxic influences. Toxic relationships can come in many forms. Individuals who are overly critical, who constantly doubt your abilities, or who drain your emotional and mental energy with negativity. These influences act as weights, holding you back from progress. Eliminating them doesn't mean hatred or bitterness, it means prioritizing your mental health and your goals. Rebuilding requires surrounding yourself with builders. Builders are the ones who encourage your progress, support your efforts, and celebrate your victories, no matter how small. They are the ones who stand beside you in difficult moments and cheer for you in moments of triumph. Builders don't compete with you, they collaborate with you. They are not threatened by your success because they are secure in their own purpose and want to see you succeed as well. The people you allow into your circle also influence your habits, attitudes, and energy. Spend time with those who have qualities you admire: discipline, positivity, creativity, or resilience. Their traits and behaviors will naturally begin to shape your own. The power of association cannot be overstated. Being in the company of motivated, purposeful individuals will elevate your standards and inspire you to strive for more. As you cultivate the right relationships, remember that this is a reciprocal process. Just as you seek people who build you up, you must also aim to be someone who inspires, challenges, and uplifts others. The energy you give is often the energy you attract. So be intentional about fostering mutual growth and support within your connections. Failure is an inevitable part of life, but it is not the end of your story. It is not a final verdict on your potential or your worth. Instead, failure is a teacher, one of the most powerful you will ever encounter. It reveals truths about your efforts, your strategies, and your mindset, offering insights that success alone cannot provide. The challenge lies in how you respond to it. You can allow it to define and confine you, or you can choose to extract the lessons it holds and use them to grow. Failure strips away illusions, exposing areas where you may have been unprepared, unfocused, or uninformed. It forces you to confront the gap between where you are and where you want to be. While this process can be painful, it is also a gift. It offers clarity, showing you what needs to change, what needs to improve, and what needs to be left behind. Failure has the unique ability to sharpen your vision and refine your character. One of the greatest mistakes people make is equating failure with identity. Failing at something does not mean you are a failure. It simply means you attempted something that didn't work as planned. This distinction is critical because when you separate your actions from your identity, you free yourself to try again without the weight of self-doubt. Failure then becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Another powerful aspect of failure is its ability to build resilience. Every time you rise after falling, you become stronger, you develop perseverance, learning how to navigate challenges and overcome adversity. Failure teaches you to adapt, to think creatively, and to approach problems with a new perspective. These are invaluable skills that prepare you for greater opportunities and challenges ahead. However, while failure is an effective teacher, it can also be a trap if you dwell on it. Dwelling on failure keeps you stuck in the past, replaying what went wrong and immersing yourself in regret. Regret serves no productive purpose. It only drains your energy and blinds you to the possibilities of the present. The goal is to extract the lesson from failure and move forward, armed with new knowledge and determination. To learn from failure, you must embrace a mindset of growth. View every setback as a chance to refine your skills and strategies. Ask yourself reflective questions. What did I learn from this experience? What can I do differently next time? How has this failure shaped me for the better? The answers to these questions will guide your next steps and prevent you from repeating the same mistakes. Failure is also a reminder of your humanity. It humbles you, reminding you that perfection is unattainable and that growth is a continuous process. This humility fosters empathy and understanding, allowing you to connect with others who are also navigating their own challenges. In this way, failure not only shapes you, but also deepens your ability to support and inspire others. Failures are chapters in your story, but they are not the whole narrative. They are moments of transformation, opportunities for learning, and reminders of your ability to rise again. Your existence is not a random occurrence or a product of chance. It is intentional, purposeful, and woven into a greater plan designed by a creator who knows you intimately, your strengths, your struggles, and your untapped potential. There is a design for your life that extends beyond what you can see or even imagine, and trusting in that divine plan is essential for navigating the complexities of rebuilding your life. The Creator's plan is often difficult to discern in its entirety because it unfolds gradually. It is like looking at the back of a tapestry where the threads seem chaotic and disorganized. Yet, on the other side is a masterpiece in progress, meticulously crafted. This is how life works. While you may not see how all the pieces fit together in a moment, every experience, every challenge, and every victory has a place in the grand design. Trusting the Creator's plan begins with understanding that you are created with purpose. You are not here by accident, nor are your gifts, talents, or experiences. Even the trials you face are tools for shaping you into the person you are meant to become. Each difficulty is a lesson, each delay a preparation, and each loss a redirection towards something greater. This perspective shifts your focus from asking, why is this happening to me, to asking, what is this preparing me for? Faith is a cornerstone of trusting the Creator's plan. Faith is not blind optimism or wishful thinking. It is a confident assurance that even when you cannot see the full picture, the path you are on has meaning. Faith allows you to move forward even in uncertainty, to keep going when the road ahead seems unclear. It gives you the strength to face setbacks, knowing that they are temporary and part of a larger purpose. When you align your life with the Creator's purpose, you find clarity. This alignment doesn't mean life becomes free of challenges, but it does mean you gain a sense of direction. You are no longer wandering aimlessly or chasing goals that leave you unfulfilled. Instead, you are walking in harmony with the plan designed specifically for you. This clarity brings peace even in the midst of chaos, because you know that your steps are ordered and that you are not alone. Trusting the Creator's plan also requires surrender, letting go of the need to control every detail of your life. Surrender is not a sign of weakness, it is an act of faith. It means acknowledging that the Creator's wisdom surpasses your own, that there is a timing and purpose for everything, even if it doesn't align with your immediate desires or expectations. This surrender frees you from anxiety and allows you to focus on what you can do while leaving the rest in capable hands. The Creator's plan is one of hope, not despair of growth, not stagnation. It calls you to rise above fear and doubt and to trust that your journey is not in vain. It reminds you that even when you face detours, delays, or disappointments, these moments are not wasted. They are intricately woven into your story to strengthen you, teach you, and prepare you for what's to come. As you rebuild your life, trusting in the Creator's plan provides a firm foundation. It reminds you that your value is not determined by your circumstances or achievements, but by the purpose for which you were created. That purpose, grounded in divine wisdom, offers a source of strength that cannot be shaken.